This is the EFNote Pro 703 electric drum kit. And in this video, we are going to introduce you to what it's like to set this kit up for the first time. And we're going to show you how to configure some of the sounds of the drum kit. And then we're also going to demo for you just what it sounds like and what it's going to be like transitioning maybe from an acoustic to this electric kit, or maybe you're just considering this as one of the options for an electric drum kit for your church. All of this coming up. Hey, my name's Jake Gosselin with Churchfront.com. You guys have seen multiple electric drum kits on our channel before, and I think we finally landed on my favorite one for our church here at Rock Harbor. And our issue with our church is it's a small church. We have a very live room. It's a small stage, so we want to reduce stage volume. And instead of having to invest in a complete full enclosure, instead of having to tell our drummers like, hey, you can't play 100%, we wanted to go electric. So we would just really have total control over drum volume as well as the tone of the drums, which you'll see later in this video. We've had this kit now for over 2 months, and I've been very, very pleased with the results. We've had enough time to really dial it in to our liking, both from the tones created at the drums themselves, and then our front of house mix engineer has been able to dial it into the overall mix for both in person and online, and we love it. Setting up the drum kit was very straightforward. EFNote did a great job when it comes to packaging everything in a way that's very clear cut. So I got all the boxes when they came, everything was labeled clearly. You get all the shells, you get the cymbals, you get the cymbal stands. Really the only thing you don't get are the kick pedal and the hi-hat stand and the throne. We already had those from an older kit. I want to upgrade them because the current ones we're using are not great pieces of hardware, but they're getting the job done. So setting up the shells and the cymbals, all very straightforward. They have the little black trigger cables that come off of them. You can kind of see them around the kit. That's one thing I really like about it aesthetically, is it has a very clean look. We don't have a bunch of mics around our drum set, and it just looks really clean on the stage. So all of the triggering cables go down to this box down here, which has our triggering inputs. And then we also have our outputs for audio. So you can have up to 12 audio outs. We are currently using 8 outputs to go to our subsnake, which then goes back to the stage box, which is backstage. And this is giving us really complete control of our drum mix at front of house. We can process the kick, the snare, the toms, the hat, the ride, the overheads. We can process those all individually, and it gives us just really great flexibility and control of the drum mix. So rather than me actually play the kit, I want to hand it off to Erik on our team. He's going to walk you through what it's like using this kit as the actual drummer.
Hey guys, Erik here with the Churchfront team. I guess the resident drummer here at Churchfront. I just wanted to do a breakdown for you of this electronic kit. This is the EFNote 703 power set. This is 1 up, 2 down tom configuration. It's kind of your typical worship, contemporary worship type setup. And just wanted to kind of break that down for you in depth. So, maybe you've been thinking about, moving from acoustic to electric. Maybe you've had some hesitation there. Me as a drummer, acoustic has always been my preference. That's my go-to, that's my comfort zone. For the past 20 years, I've primarily been playing acoustic kits. But I had the chance to try out this kit, to demo it at our last Churchfront conference last year. And I was kind of blown away by the different elements to it, the functionality, just all the different ways that you can configure this to work for you. And I wanted to just kind of give you some perspective on that, so you could think about, hey, maybe this is the right fit for our church. But I know that vibe of hey, I've got an acoustic kit, I've always been an acoustic kit player, I don't want to switch to electric. I think you may reconsider, especially for kind of small to medium-sized settings. It may be getting you out of a full enclosure, some baffling that you may have. If you're having a lot of trouble really getting the drums tuned in the way you want them to, this could be a really good option for you in your church. So let's go ahead and kind of break down the set here. So again, this is your kind of contemporary worship drummer setup right now. You can configure the kit in any different way that you want based on your playing style, based on the type of music that you're doing. We kind of have it set up in your traditional 14-inch hats. We've got your 16-inch crash here. We've got a 20-inch ride. We've got 18-inch crash here as well, and then an FX China cymbal here. So all of these are 3-zone. So the hat, cymbals, and the ride are all 3-zone. The effects are 2-zone. But basically what that allows you to do is have 3 different tones coming from each different cymbal or the hi-hat. And so that's going to be the edge, the bow, or the bell. And so you can configure each of those different areas based on what you want. And they've got an awesome bank within the module that allows you to select those individually, and then you can dampen them as well as tune each of those different areas based on what you're looking to hear or feel. If you want really bright sounding cymbals, or you want a bright sounding bow, a dark sounding bow, but a bright sounding edge, you can create your own kind of tone there. And then you can also dampen them or change the tone depending on what you're looking at. Now, the module here, it's got 23 built-in kits. So there's 23 kits that are just ready to go. You can change, pure maple. I've got it on Roar of the 70s right now, and then I've kind of like tweaked it to get to the spot where I really feel comfy. It sounds great to me. So you can also, there's a metronome, so you can set that tempo. You can have that play in your in-ears. Right now we have it configured through multi-track, so that's disabled, but you can set that up. And then this kit is the first electric kit to bring the stage box to the stage, which was a really unique element to me. So the front of house is getting 12 XLR inputs direct, so they're able to mix to the room specifically for what they need to hear in the house. Now you're also able to set up, like if you have a separate drum machine or something like that you want additional sounds, you can incorporate that in here as well. So really versatile, allows you to really get the sound and tone that you need as a drummer. Now, in terms of the toms and snare, these are all 2 levels. So you can have one tone here, and then all of the rims are also, you're able to adjust those as well. You can adjust the frequencies, and then with the snare, it's actually got 3. So just very versatile. You're able to dial this into the nth degree to get that kind of sound that you're looking for. So yeah, I'm using the Roar of the 70s kind of bass kit right now. I like it. It's a kind of beefier tom, snare sound, a little bit darker type cymbals, but I wanted to go in and just kind of make it my own, right? Make it feel good. I'm just going into kit edit here, and then you're able to, whatever different drum you want or cymbal to edit, you just go ahead and hit that, and it's gonna go ahead and pop up here telling you what that specific instrument is. You're able to actually adjust that. We've got tons of individual snares in here that you can start with. I like this PO Brass 30s, any brass snare I'm typically a fan of. So I just wanted to walk you through really quick the tuning and muffling process here with the module. It's the way to get the sound that you're really looking for, and you are actually able to take a drum key and tighten the mesh head as well, or loosen it, kind of depending on the response that you're looking for. You don't want to loosen it too much because that's going to start messing with the signal that it's getting. Every might not be registered if you loosen the top of the head too much. But I wanted to just kind of walk you through this. So I've got this brass snare kind of set up right now. I like where the tuning's at, but let's say I just want to bring it down a bit. So I'm now at a negative 100 tuning. Obviously it's doing equal tuning around all lugs, but you're hearing that difference. And depending on your room, you may want to tune it a little bit differently. Some frequencies may not sound great. Now with the muffling, again, it's touchscreen here, so we're able to take that as, almost just, pretty dead, like box sounding. But then we want to bring some of that back in. So, I've got it set at about 15 here. for the muffling, and then for the tuning at about 10. This configuration is sounding really great to me. You can obviously try it out if you pick one of these up. So you guys can see how easy it is to set this up. I just wanted to kind of share how I configured the sounds, but I wanted to play just a little bit so you could kind of get a chance to hear, after about spending an hour with the kit, kind of a sweet spot I found. Obviously, if I was to spend a couple weeks, months with this, it would get dialed down to the nth degree, but I just want to go ahead and, let you kind of hear and feel what this is going to sound like. Yeah, so I just kind of played through, feels great. I think, it's always going to be an adjustment getting used to kind of mesh heads and, more rubber type cymbals coming from an acoustic standpoint. But, there's a lot of benefit I see from this. Number one being, there's hardly any stage noise right now. I'm kind of wailing away. Individuals are able to talk, even over me playing. As a drummer, I would say some of the big benefits you want to think about is, again, you're not going to have to dynamically hold back all the time. So you're going to be able to actually play out a little bit more. You're going to be able to dial in tone more effectively than you could maybe with an acoustic kit in your ministry. And also, just from a setup standpoint, if you're load in, load out, or moving these at all very often, you aren't having to mic, you aren't having to you reconfigure a lot of things. You're able to get this up and down pretty quickly. So if you are in a load in, load out kind of scenario, this is going to be a very quick solution for you guys. So compared to other electric kits I've played, this one definitely has more of a natural feel to it. I would say the way these cymbals are constructed, they have more of a natural response to them, where a lot of other kits, it just feels like you're hitting a piece of plastic. There's no response there. The mesh heads, the way they're developed, the rebound is nice, but it's not like your stick's flying up in the air when you're hitting something. It's a nice balanced feeling. So I would say they're not to the sense where you feel like you're playing just a drum pad. It definitely feels more like an acoustic drum. Yeah, so hardware-wise, it doesn't come with a kick pedal or a hi-hat stand. You're just going to get the cymbal stand. So from that perspective, I would recommend going with like a Tama, Iron Cobra type kick setup, or a DW 5000 type pedal. Same with the hi-hat stand, either of those companies. Those are kind of my go-to. So yeah, for the throne, I recommend the Tama Ergo Rider. It's kind of in between a full bicycle and like a circular type throne, but for me, it's just got the right level of support, but it's not hindering my mobility with my kick or hi-hat, and just feeling I can still be free, but I have the stability to really lay into it. Churchfront is a dealer for EFNote kits, and these are fully customizable kits. And if you are looking to purchase one for your church, go ahead and hop on a call with me. Let's kind of go through the different elements. Is this the right fit for you? Go ahead and click the link below to set that up today. Hey, thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot more drum content coming out soon. We'll see you next time.